All right, as some of you know, I was the homeless liaison with Boho for a better part of almost a goddamn decade. I even continued to do that after I hurt my back. I couldn't do it once I had to flee state for, well, abuse. So, this Romy lady, she did commit a lot of crimes. I mean, lying to an at risk adult. Yeah, lying about mandated reporter laws, getting angry about her privacy. I told her that I recorded everything. I told her all these places did the same things that she was doing. It's called playing stupid. Don't put a fucking stupid stamp on it. I told you I have the IQ of a small fucking country. Like the way I said that? I gotta try to pretend that everything's okay. I gotta try to put a smile on. I gotta tell some stupid jokes and try to fucking cheer up. Right? But no, I don't. So, I'm gonna send a copy of the laws that she... Well, no, I'm not gonna send her a copy of the laws she broke. She's supposed to be a mandated reporter. She should already know. She tried telling me she's not a mandated reporter. And then she tried telling me she was only a mandated reporter for children. Then she wanted to tell me that she can't be recorded because she's not a government official. With all due respect, she's in public service. Her company takes our tax dollars. This is supposedly my insurance. I did check. Yeah, they're my insurance. It's the same place that TCCHC claimed that they called and were going to do something with to get me a room for a week so I could do these things. Now, this Romy lady, unfortunately, I gotta go let Victor know. I don't want to do that. But never trust an adult that asks you to keep secrets. The thing is, Romy wanted to lie to me about what mandated reporter laws were. Maybe I should have explained to her that I did homeless outreach, literally, for over a decade. Almost 2 decades now. It'll be 2 decades this year. Now let me put on this for you. How about another one? Yeah, I can fake smile same as anyone else. I'm capable of lying. I think it's fucking stupid. I shouldn't have to lie. But my predators lie and people listen to them. You get to hear the sexism. Not that she intends to be. But yeah, that dismissive shit. She literally talked over everything that I said. Wanted to reword it. And then she wanted to tell me, oh, well, I thought you didn't think nothing. You were too busy talking over me. Too busy trying to find a way to slide out. See, once she got busted, once she realized that I knew the laws, she started acting a little differently, didn't she? Then when she realized that she was being recorded, she acted a lot differently, didn't she? Meanwhile, we've looked up the laws on my YouTube and on my Facebook. We've posted them up on my YouTube and on my Facebook. We've also posted up the Cliff Notes, and we've also posted up the Google version. Yeah, the Google version of the law is not the law. Now, this lady did admit to being a mandated reporter. When I asked her about that, and she lied to me and tried claiming it was just for children, how many of these mandated reporters tried pulling that? Because most of you parents going through this shit are only going to look it up once. You're going to look up mandated reporter. The Google version says it's just for children. If you just look up mandated reporting. But there's also the elderly and the disabled. This lady wanted to talk over me for damn near 30 minutes. And don't get me wrong, I got some speaking in that she spoke over the top of. She lied to me outright, and then she realized that she was fucking busted. Then she wanted to goddamn backtrack. No, fucking fessed up to your shit. See, this is something that pisses me off, is that Susan is not working for any of these agencies. She'd be excellent at the job. The thing that prevents her from doing the job, the same thing that prevents me from doing the job anymore. When it comes to mandated reporting, it takes a special kind of person to be able to stand up to the system. And that's what you have to do as a mandated reporter sometimes. Sometimes as a mandated reporter, you have to turn in people that you know, your coworkers, even friends. This lady wanted to tell me that she wasn't a mandated reporter and that she wasn't any sort of public official. Then she wanted to try pulling the Google version bullshit. Then she wanted to be angry about she thinks that recording her without her permission is against the law. No, not on the phone. Now, if I was to record her and another person on the phone having a conversation, and I wasn't a part of it, and it wasn't about me, that's the thing. If it's about me, I can record it. If it's a crime being committed in my vicinity, I can record it. Video and audio. When it comes to phone calls, those are not protected as long as one of the party knows it's being recorded. I knew it was being recorded. I also knew what the chances were that she was going to blow me off and play stupid. Maybe she should have thought about that ahead of time, huh? So here's the thing. I let her know that next time, I'm still going to record it. I'll just make it private. I won't make it publicly live on this here YouTube channel. However, we made no such agreement on the one that, well, is already recorded. So I don't have to do anything with that one. Now, I did have a whole bunch of stuff that I was saving up to send her. A bunch of the laws that she's supposed to know, including her very own mandated reporter training video from the state of Oregon. I didn't get that far. Did I? No. It's time for a video breakdown. We're going to break down what she did wrong, what laws she broke, how she backtracked, and how she just smacked Victor right in the face. Also, she tried playing like she didn't know what the mandated reporter laws were. When I checked her on it, she fessed up. But she wanted to argue it, and she wanted to fucking play stupid for a good long while first. Then at the very end, then she finally went, oh, I get it. No, you got it from the very beginning. You understood from the very beginning. You understood the risks when you took that job. You understood when you took a job as a mandated reporter. And yet, Columbia Pacific, this is a healthcare agency. You do not, absolutely do not have the right to privacy. I am a disabled adult. I told you I was a disabled adult. I get a check for being a disabled adult. Now, there's also systemic abuse. Now, that's something that as a mandated reporter, she should be aware of, because that's the one that gets her put in prison. So, if she calls back with other resources, no. I don't need a fucking referral service. They're all referral services. All of them tell me it's not their job when I have to go in alone. This lady wanted to go out of her way to play stupid. And of course, with her not being willing, you get to see how snappy and angry she got when I got to details. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's because she, by law, has to turn it in if I tell her. But you also get to see that I told her about plenty of crimes and she wanted to talk over me and reword it and simplify it into a generality. And this allows my predators to get away. She literally took advantage of an at-risk and disabled adult, knowingly, willingly, and intentionally, giving immoral and illegal legal advice, lying to an at-risk adult about the law. See, here's the thing. This is classic gaslighting. It's stupid. She should have listened. But what was she doing at the beginning? Pushing excuses, talking over me. When she realized that there was law enforcement and other agencies involved, she wanted to talk over me and not allow me to tell her what I was trying to. I was trying to tell her about the crimes committed at Tillamook Family Counseling Center. I was trying to tell her about the crimes that were committed by the officers. I was trying to tell their names. She wasn't having it. She wanted to repeatedly change the subject while I was trying to give her details so that she didn't hear any and she could play stupid. Well, she can't play stupid because it's recorded. That's the thing, is that these predators, and that is what this woman is, having that position of power and abusing it today in the way that she did, knowingly, willingly, and intelligently lying to an at-risk adult, a disabled adult, in an at-risk situation. See, failure to report is a misdemeanor. The rest of this stuff is felonies. She didn't want to do her job. That's what it came down to. And when she finally admitted that, yes, it's her goddamn job, she wanted to cliff note it and basically rewrite everything that I said to have zero fucking details. She's literally turning it into my predators. She is supposed to know who to turn this into. And who does it need to be turned into? Adult Protective Services. 7 years ago. That's how far back these people do have to look. Instead, this lady wanted to help these people get away with crimes. It's unfortunate. It's supposed to be my insurance provider people. Now, how is she going to hear any details when she's too busy talking over me? Then she wants to tell me, oh, I thought. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't think none of that. You were digging for fucking excuses. You were trying to worm your way out. Now I got to call your supervisor and send him a copy of the video. And that sucks. The best you can hope to do is lie about me. And that's all you can do. And that sucks too, because you're recorded on my channel lying to me. Just like TFCC lied that it wasn't their job. Oh, you're mandated reporters. It's your fucking job. It's not your job to talk over the victim. Take your sorries and shove them, well, wherever the fuck I don't have to see them. You took a position of power a position that allows you dominion over weaker people. Now, what is it that makes us weaker? Physical disabilities? Mental disabilities? You just bounce back and forth between the two, whichever one's convenient. She wants to tell me I'm shooting down all her ideas. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm trying to turn in those places, and you won't shut up. Because just like every other person here, she knows how to commit felonies and get away with them. Unfortunately, much like in Boulder, Colorado, Waylon Lolatai and every other officer there knows that they can do all that shit they want to the homeless. But when they mistook Sammy Leon Lawrence IV for homeless, look what it cost them. When they mistook Zayd Atkinson for homeless, look what it cost them. And this lady knows goddamn well what she did is against the law. I made an agreement. Next conversation, I won't record it publicly. All right, that's fair. Sort of, except that I still have to turn her in, and I do have to do that publicly. Her I'm fucking sorry isn't talking over me and lying to me about the law and knowingly, willingly, and intelligently trying to reword everything that I say and talk over me so I can't turn in my predators' names. Jesus Christ, she's fucked up. So I got to turn her in too. See, this is the thing. When you try to turn in predators that are mandated reporters, that would be, well, who are the most productive serial killers in history? Female nurses. Highest body count. Female serial killer nurses have killed more people than all other serial killers combined. Oh yeah, but girls are sugar and spice and everything nice. No, they're taught to lie at us, just like this Romy lady did. Now here's the thing. Susan lied to me, didn't she? No! No, she didn't. When she said that she would make it and wasn't able to, she at least informed me or tried. I've seen her phone. She does have the issues she's claiming she has with it. Many people who are in communication with me have that exact same issue. And a lot of them say, oh man, you're tagged by the FBI. Like, oh, maybe I am, maybe I ain't. I ain't in the FBI. I can't tell you. But this lady played stupid. This is what happens when you're an at-risk adult and you have to go in alone. These services commit felonies. Whether they do it because they're under pressure by their supervisors or not, doesn't make any difference. They still have to do the job. And all these places want to pretend that it's not their job. And pretend that they're just referral services. No, 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 no. You're mandated reporters. Anyway, I'm going to go talk to these people who said that they might help me. I got to pay $20 an hour for somebody to do the job that this dumb... I don't want to use the word dumb. Maybe I should use unintelligent. She's not ignorant. She's playing ignorant. Just like Eileen played ignorant. Just like those preachers played ignorant. But the thing is, She literally talked over everything I said. She talked over me to lie at me. How inappropriate is that? See, many of these people think I'm a big dummy who's going to look up the Google version and call it good. Oh, fuck no. I told her about child abuse. She doesn't have the right to keep that private. Is that one of the things that she was listing off as something she was turning in? No. That's one of the things that she cut off because she's not going to turn it in. This is why someone needs to turn it in with me so that I have proof that it happened instead of having to take her hearsay for it. Because I can't take her hearsay into court. Alright, so I suppose I should walk over to those people and talk to them for a few. Then they might go up to the library with me and get paid $20 an hour. That's right, I gotta spend my disability money to pay people to do the things the mandated reporters are supposed to do. Including Romy. I should be calling her supervisor here, but again, if I call her supervisor alone, I'm going to get the same treatment out of him as I get out of the superiors here in the police department. She talked over everything I was trying to tell her. I was trying to tell her about the abuse. She was going out of her way to play stupid and to literally try to reword everything I said. Reminds me of Leslie Snell. Reminds me of a police officer. Reminds me of my mother. The problem is that we've taught women that this is an acceptable way to operate. That they can get paid for not doing their job. That if it's a male, it's okay to blow them off. To lie to them about the law, especially if that male is homeless. I feel bad for Victor. Better take some tobacco with me. See how much battery I got on this. 2 bars, not gonna handle that. It's hot as hell out here. It's inhumane to force somebody to have to do this in these conditions. But I ain't got much choice, do I? My battery's down to 6%. So I'm gonna have to shut it down here just shortly. See, the problem is that these guys want to ignore the laws. They want to change the laws and redirect the laws. I just ain't okay. So I'll be walking within about 40 feet of it. No luck. I figured I'd bring you a cigarette if you need one. Looks like you got one.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Absolutely. I take it you guys aren't able to do nothing today?
Yeah, it's just a scan in 20 minutes.
Badass. I suppose I should try to make room in my crap shit piece. It doesn't look like it'll be driving this one there. Well, I'm glad they're letting you do this. It's not that I didn't go to the people that I was supposed to. They don't think that they should have to do their jobs. There's an officer I don't recognize. Probably just sunglasses. See if this soda machine's got any soda in it yet. Sold out. Still. The cops say, hey, why didn't you call 911? First of all, hundreds of crimes. Second of all, I did call 911 on many of them, and I was harmed greatly for making the effort. I was threatened with incarceration for telling the truth. I was threatened with incarceration for trying to tell on my predators. God bless America. Who are the worst of my predators? Here, Tillamook Police Department. See, they're the ones that everybody waits on and everybody hinges on. A lot of predators did a lot of illegal shit. Now, I told Romy about that 14-year-old girl being assaulted. I walked by and glanced in. I didn't see Victor. That doesn't mean he's not in there. Thank God for Carrie.
Sell your clothes and get a stab. He does, so yeah.
I would carry a firearm, but my mouth is too big.
Makes for a peaceful society.
It does. Unfortunately, the Second Amendment protects the First Amendment, and those who don't carry the Second Amendment are going to have their First Amendment crumbled.
You need to have
I agree.
rules that rapidly.
Oh, it's gone. I've been trying to turn in the predators in this town and other towns as well. I'm not talking about just hillbillies. I mean, heck, there's plenty of them, and most of them I like. But I'm talking about actual predators, child molesters, rapists, and bad cops.
Bad cops, bad, police to police. A lot of people don't even understand what that means.
Well,
I grew up in the village.
Chapel, 500, and I used to live in Eagle.
Eagle, yeah, Old Harbor, off the yeah. Oh yeah.
Off the Yukon. Fun to throw rocks over at Canada. There's also Eagle Village about 20 miles south. I wasn't up there for very long though, just long enough to realize that a bad eagle on the floor is a little too high up for me. Yeah, decent house steak. We got winter, it's kind of like that food disappears when summer comes around. I've been to prison. I've been to jail and prison.
Well, you know, if you ever suspended, why you going to prison? You know, they can get No, the guys are aware that the cracks around their ass in prison. That's what's happening. So these young people have no clue on what they're doing around the path down past the.
They know they're emulating
White
TV.
folks coming out with programs. But yeah, no, our society's fallen a lot. This last administration, I'm not saying it's right. Yeah, Jackson now. Oh, Jackson don't hear that much.
Well, we had a single president that wasn't like that. I'm sure there's plenty of them that are good at hiding it. I thought Ford was going to be a decent president. Martin already. No.
See, I think Carter was one of them that didn't actually have to go for it. And I don't think Mike was smart enough to have to go for it. I mean, you see, I saw a little thing on Facebook where he was down like this. Public masters like that So yeah.
When you said police to police, that's exactly what I try to do. But when you do it alone, it just results in victimization. The only times I'm actually willing to commit crimes is when people's lives are at stake, and then I don't care. I'm not willing to kill people, but I'll make a lot of noise.
People ask me, why I carry all the time. And I open carry. Well, no, I open carry. I have for, I don't know, 38 states. Look at that last school shooting. The cops didn't even go in after. 66 years old, I've had a great life. Heck. And now these kids that are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, some person's going to go in there and kill them. Yeah, I'll step up and get it off the
These
head.
youngins don't even know how to use a gun, and that makes them dangerous. I know lots of people picked up a gun for the first time in their 30s, and that's scary.
You gotta shoot every week if you're gonna. Some weeks I miss the muscle memory and
Yeah, keep your eyes good too. Well, unless you're a reflex shooter. I'm not real good at reflexes. I'm more of a rifleman.
Well, once you shot enough, you don't need sights, and you don't need. You need a scope on a long rifle to shoot on. These guys that have pistols, my wife has a laser. She hasn't shot as much.
It makes me feel more comfortable to see people carry rather than listen to people who don't even own a gun talking about how they'd shoot somebody if they did this or they did that. That's absurd.
Shoot shots over there.
I don't have it in me to shoot somebody. That's one of the biggest issues with people trying to offer me guns. I'm like, I won't carry it. I'm homeless. Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that makes me feel the most comfortable is seeing civilians with firearms. One of the things that is the most uncomfortable for me is civilians talking about shooting people for everything. Oh, he's cute. Almost looks like a real dog. I'd still cuddle with it. Y'all be safe. Almost thought I could get that leg in without me. Policing the police is super important. Concealed carry is pretty important. Just so you know, the last 4 school shootings that I read about in Texas didn't happen. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that there was either a security guard or a teacher there that was armed and stopped it immediately. You don't need to call the cops and wait for them to show up to stand outside like a bunch of fucking candy asses while your kids get their brains blown out. Teacher is armed. That teacher can do something about it right then and there when it gets started before anybody ever gets killed. This Romy lady, she wanted to play Let's Make a Deal. Homie, don't play that. Now we can make the deal and I will do my damnedest to keep my end of it. But I didn't say I wouldn't speak about it. And I didn't say that I would take evidence down or make the evidence that's already up private. I don't mind doing that, but it's going to take her actually doing her job. Instead of whining because she got busted and throwing a tantrum because it's recorded. When it comes to minors, the elderly, or disabled adults in at-risk situations, you may have no expectation of privacy. None. Recording on a phone? No, I don't have to tell you I'm recording. If there's a conversation that I'm a part of, well, in person, I have to get the consent of every person there. Unless I'm in public, which I always am. Unless there is reason to believe that a crime will be committed against me, which they often are. Or if a crime has been committed against me. See, these people keep thinking that they can twist and abuse the law to get away with not doing their jobs, and unfortunately, they're dealing with someone who used to do their jobs. Except I didn't do it in a professionally paid capacity. When homeless people that were disabled needed to know where 55th and Arapahoe was, so that they go to the Social Security office. Who took them? Sometimes I even had to panhandle up enough enough bus money for 2 or 3 people. Because disabled people, I'm not sure if you know to this, they're not paid as much as anyone else. Disabled people make a lot less than men and women. The average for men is over double what it is for disabled. The average for women is over double what it is for the disabled. Meanwhile, 85% of those with Asperger's don't have a job. We're all highly intelligent, but you won't hire us because you want to feel smart. You want to feel like you know. Oh, I broke it.